इम्प्रूव रीडिंग स्किल सीरीज में वेलकम। इस सीरीज में लाउड रीडिंग के थ्रू आप अपनी रीडिंग फास्ट एंड इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं। अगर आपको इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन देखना है तो आप स्टडी मिनटों में इस चैनल पर फुल एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ चैप्टर एंड क्लास डालकर सर्च करें। आपको हमारे चैनल पर सभी चैप्टर्स के डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन के वीडियो मिल जाएंगे। चैप्टर नंबर 2.2 Two Fables. A fable is a very short story, usually with animal characters or even inanimate things that speak. A fable usually ends with a message or a moral. It tells you about the ways of the world and how one should behave in the society. These two fables comes from Aesop, the famous Greek storyteller. His stories were told and retold in many countries according to their own local conditions. Here, the story of the town mouse and country mouse is retold in the English style. So let's start with the first fable, The Two Friends and the Bear. Two friends were traveling together through a wood when suddenly they came across a bear. The bear saw the travelers and rushed out upon them. One of the travelers was good at climbing trees. Without waiting for his friend, he caught hold of the branch of a nearby tree and hid himself among the leaves. The other did not know what to do. He had heard that bears do not bother with dead animals. So he threw himself flat down upon the ground with his face in the dust. The bear, coming up to him, put its muzzle close to his ear and sniffed and sniffed. But the man lay very quietly on the ground and did not even breathe. At last, with a growl, it shook its head and slouched off. Then the fellow in the tree came down to his comrade and laughing said, "What was it that Master Bruin whispered to you?" "He told me," said the other, "never trust a friend who deserts you at a pinch." Now let's start with our second fable, that is the town mouse and the country mouse. Once upon a time, a town mouse went on a visit to his cousin in the country. The country mouse was a simple, rustic fellow. He loved his town friend. He gave him a hearty welcome. Beans, cheese, and bread were all he had to offer, but he offered them freely. The town mouse rather turned up his long nose at this simple country fair and said, I cannot understand, cousin, how you can put up with this poor food. But of course, you cannot expect anything better in the country. Come with me and I will show you how to live. When you see town life, you will wonder how you could ever live in the country. No sooner said than done. The two mice set off for the town and arrived at the big house where the town mouse lived in a hole. You will want some refreshment after our long journey, said the polite town mouse, and took his friend into a grand dining room. There they found the remains of a fine feast. Soon the two mice were eating up jellies and cakes and all that was nice. Suddenly they heard growling and barking. What is that? Said the country mouse. It is only the dogs of the house, answered the another. Only, said the country mouse. I do not like that music at my dinner. Just at that moment, the door flew open. In came two huge mastiffs, and the two mice had to scamper down and run off. Goodbye, cousin, said the country mouse. What? Going so soon? Said the other. Yes, he replied. Better beans and bread in peace than cakes and jellies in fear. Adapted from Aesop's Fables. Thanks for watching.